Hey everyone, Craig here with another Unreal Engine 4 tutorial series. So we're going to be backtracking to the ammo reload system today, except we will be implementing it in C++. So to start off with, I want to apologize for how long this took to get out. I've been overly busy the past month. I've been seeing some old friends from college and finishing a project up at work that's been really taking up my time. So along with that, I've probably recorded this tutorial at least 20 times, and I've scrapped each and every one of them because I've always missed explaining some concept or some step at some point. So to kind of handle this, I've created a presentation in Google Docs, which is what you're seeing on your screen right now, to keep me organized and help me explain my thought processes to you. So anyways, let's jump into this tutorial. So again, this is the ammo reload system, and so our goals are going to be modifying the gun to only shoot a limited number of rounds, adding the ability to reload the gun, modify the reload function to pull from an ammo pool, and we're going to create a pickup to replenish the ammo pool. So our goal in this video, we're going to add the necessary variables to the character, and we're going to modify the reload function, or I should say we're going to create it. So first we're going to start off in character.h, but first we need to do a little maintenance here. So first we're going to create a project. I'm going to call this ammo CPP tutorial, and we're just going to create the project. Again, it's the first-person shooter one that we're using. So just let this create really quick. And it's opening up in Visual Studio. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to open up our source folder, ammo CPP tutorial, open up public and private, because that's where all our classes are going to be. And we're going to open up character.h and character.cpp for now. And we're going to hold off a bit, and we're just going to build by doing Control-Shift-B if you're in Visual Studio. I'm not sure what the Xcode one would be, but we're going to let this build really quick. And then what we're going to do, as soon as this is done compiling, we can open this up while it's compiling. So we're going to compile that, and we're going to open up the Unreal Editor. Now I'm opening up both at the same time because the 4.5 update allowed for what's called hot reload. So basically you could build in Visual Studio and the changes would be instantly applied to the Unreal Engine instance that you have open. So my apologies for that clicking sound. That's me just raising my mic so you don't hear me cough. So we've got this here. So we're going to go back to this really quick. So we're going to go to our header, and this is where we basically had to define everything about our character. It's where we add the properties and we define the functions. So let's go back to our UE4 tutorial thing really quick. So we're going to add two properties for now. We're going to add the loaded ammo, which is going to be the ammo in the loaded into the gun, and the ammo pool, which is what's available to the character. So we're just going to exit that. I'm going to drag this off to this screen really quick, just so I can type along with it. So we're going to add a U property. Actually, I like adding these after just because of the way it does indenting. So we're going to create an int32 of loaded ammo. And we're going to add U property. So we're going to be able to it anywhere. We're going to have blueprint, read write, And the category we're going to put this under is ammo. So it'll be completely in its own separate category in the editor when we're looking at it. And again, we're going to do an int32 for ammo. Oops. Gotta keep my naming convention. Always good to have. Ammo pool, which is another int32. So we're going to do u property. Again, it's going to be edit anywhere. Blueprint, read write, and category. Yeah, that was right, category. And again, we're going to put this under ammo. So we're going to save that, and we're going to come back here to this. So again, these are a few fairly simple lines. We're just defining two variables for the character. Again, the ammo loaded into the gun and the ammo pool available to the character. And we're going to be able to edit anywhere, and blueprints are going to be able to read and write both of them, and they're both can be edited under the category ammo in the editor. So next up, we're going to go to the character CPP, and we're going to add these two to the constructor and just initialize them with some default values. So we'll just drag this off screen again, and we go over here. So we're going to go to the constructor right here, and right under this I'm just going to add loaded ammo, and we're going to set it to a default of 30, and the ammo pool, again a default of 30. So this has been fairly simple up until now. So again, let's go back into here. So next we need to modify the on fire. So this is what happens, what happens when you fire the gun. So we just have two simple lines here. We're going to check to see if there's any ammo to be loaded into the gun, or if there's any ammo loaded into the gun. And if not, we're going to return, which is basically just saying that we're getting out of the function. And then if it does fire and it's continuing past this, we're going to subtract 1 from the loaded ammo. So let's just go implement this. So down here is the on fire. So right at the beginning of this is where we're going to add this. So we're just going to see if loaded ammo is less than or equal to 0. Then we're just going to return. I've had a lot of people complain to me how I do inlines like this. I personally like it. Do whatever works for you. I've seen some people do some weird bracket casing. That gets into a whole nother religious war in terms of programming, though. So then the next line, loaded ammo is equal to loaded ammo minus 1. And we're just going to save that. So we're going to come back here. Oop. And that is, oop. We're getting to part 2. Don't want to go there. So apologies. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build that. Those are errors. So we're just going to turn off IntelliSense errors. So aha. Always check whether you put a comma or a period. Let's try this again. Occupy modules from hot reload. And we get a little notification here that says hot reload complete. So if we were to go to our blueprints, go to my character, just going to drag this up into here. So here's the ammo category we were talking about. Here's our loaded ammo in our ammo pool. So if we go ahead and play, and I'm clicking and I'm no longer firing, which means that our code has worked. So that's pretty much it for this part of the tutorial. Let me backtrack to this. So In the next part, we're going to be creating the reload function, and we're going to create the input component to bind the reload on the key. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.